Hello and welcome back to Meditations for the Racial Justice Journey. I'm Janet Thompson Jackson and I'm glad you're with me today. I have been it's been gently brought to my attention lately that I keep a pretty busy schedule. And so I've been thinking about that, and it made me think about how I might need to kind of create some space. And I was in a meeting yesterday where the theme was spaciousness. And so I've been thinking about space a lot for the last 24 hours or so. And I think that space and creating space and thinking about space in our lives is a really useful it's a useful thing to do. It's a useful way to spend some time. We often fill our schedules with things that we really love to do, which is me. I enjoy all that I do, and it took some people gently asking me to look at my own schedule to see that it is pretty full, and I often do back-to-back things, all things that I love, and I often feel like they're helping me. But what that does often is that it doesn't leave time for things to naturally flow into your life, and it doesn't leave unscheduled time. So today, I invite you to think about, what does it mean to create space in your life? And as we get settled in, I'm going to read some affirmations that may be helpful for you to think about these things. But as you breathe, as you check your body and just release, I invite you to think about space and spaciousness in your life and busyness in your life. I'm finding that as worthwhile as activities are, and meetings and doing things and being there and showing up, as worthwhile as it is, making space is equally as worthwhile. So let's get settled in. I invite you to close your eyes or to lower your gaze and to just notice your breath. Feel your breath in your body. Where do you feel it? What's the quality of your breath? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel soft and light? There's no right or wrong. It's just noticing. And start to focus your attention on your body and releasing tension. Focusing on your eyes, allowing them to soften. Allowing your cheeks to soften and your jaw. You may want to close your mouth and allow your teeth to separate. Allow your tongue just to drop to the bottom of your mouth. Move your head around a little bit until you find that perfect spot where it feels effortless to hold your head. Bring your attention to your shoulders and just let them fall away from your ears. If you're sitting in a chair, just allowing your back to sink into the chair. Wherever you're sitting or laying, just letting your back muscles completely relax. allowing your hips just to feel very heavy and feeling your thighs connecting to your seat. Moving your feet so that your legs, your thighs, your feet feel as relaxed as they can. Maybe putting your hands in your lap or beside you. And then coming back to the breath. Just coming back to the breath, just knowing that you're breathing in, knowing that you're breathing out. Feeling the breath move through your body. And now, as you think about the space that you've created just now, that space that you've created in your body just by being attentive to the breath, allowing the body to relax, and creating a sense of spaciousness within you. Now I invite you just to listen and to see if any of this resonates with you. I am purposefully creating space in my life. I willingly let go of what needs to go in order to make space for what needs to come. With every breath, I create space. I gladly release whatever is no longer serving me. I give thanks to what I am releasing. Thank you. I welcome sacred space into my life. I give myself the gift of space. Just checking in, checking the body, checking to see if you need to release in any part of the body. Checking the shoulders, checking the jaw, checking the eyes. Letting go of what needs to go. The space I give myself allows for discovery. When I give space to myself, I create space for others. Creating space in my life helps me to clearly see that I am enough just as I am. Without judgment, without forcing anything, without resisting anything, see if you can just allow what comes to come. You may instinctively know what you need to do to create more space in your life. You may realize that being unscheduled doesn't mean having space, because sometimes the space that needs to be cleared is mental space. Sometimes it's physical space around us. Sometimes it's a schedule. Sometimes we realize that we're holding on to something tight. And maybe we're being invited at this time to open our hands and to create space, to maybe let something go, to maybe release something that we've been holding on to, or maybe just to see or interact with that thing in a different way. Creating space allows for discovery. How might you create space in your life? What space is calling you? Just breathing in, breathing out. Giving yourself permission just to experience the spaciousness created through meditation, through the breath, through being conscious of the breath. And now, starting to move your ankles and your feet and your toes and your wrists and your hands and your fingers. Moving your shoulders and slowly and gently opening your eyes, bringing your attention back to your space, to your physical space. Thank you for being with me. I do want to share that one of the ways that I'm creating space for myself is that on June 30th, that will be the last day that I do a consecutive daily meditation for racial justice. I will come back and do meditations and maybe some talks at some point, but I'm going to create some unscheduled space on my calendar where I can just discover until then, I'll be here until the 30th, and I hope that you'll be here with me. Until then, be well.